parades and the speeches. By today, we're joined by someone incredible and special. My sister, Sade, a U.S. Marine veteran, military veteran, who's here to share their story, their challenges, and how we can better support the men and sitting here watching them on the news.
Yeah.
So what it means to me is
basically volunteering as tribute
yes
to protect
us.
us. People they don't know, they just know that they want to protect,
Yes,
their country,
their family,
and they have volunteered to do this. And I don't think people really realize this enough. Like they used to draft people, and they didn't have a choice.
Yes.
Now these people today, they get to choose, and they chose to protect us.
Yes.
And I will be forever grateful for people volunteering to do something like that.
Exactly. People see the uniform, but they don't also see the life behind it. Can you, Sade, can you share a
Army for about 10 years. I did hardest positions that was, suicide ideations or just not all the way being there to understanding what their roles and what their, what their roles in the military is as well.
Okay.
So it was created because a lot of our officers, enlisted soldiers, their main focus was the mission. So you have us that comes in that we can focus so
like that. Yeah, we don't know that they have a person, which it was Sade, that they can go to and talk to somebody.
I mean, I can imagine there's a lot of having to, like, when it comes down to, like, the mission's over and having to acclimate then to regular civilian life. I'm sure that takes a toll on someone mentally.
So, what branch did you serve in, and what was your? Well, she kind of answered that. Okay, let's skip that. But what does Veteran Day personally mean to you, Sade?
Veterans Day is really just a larger platform thanking us of our service. It is not easy being in the military. It is not easy. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest, being a woman in the military. So it is just an acknowledgement like, hey, thank you so much for taking the time to really ensure that we are protected as a nation. And so that's really all it is to me. It's, so many people say, thank you so much for your service. I'm getting text messages from friends and family members saying, thank you for your service. And that goes a long way because of all of the things that we are dealing with in the military. And it just shows that we're appreciated. We're not There's a lot of moving. And countless times, me and my children, we didn't unpack our stuff. We kept things in bags. Yes. We kept things kind of together. And it's just because you never know when you're going to be assigned to a new location, a new duty station. And they kind of say it's like every 2 years, but in the military, sometimes that place of home. Yeah. So what you don't know is that sometimes we don't fully unpack. Our minds are always still on the go. Physically, we're on the go. Mentally, we're on the go. And it's like, okay, what's going to be the next thing that comes up? And we're going to have to, jump up and relocate to. That as well as the pay. Everyone's like, I'm just being honest. Everyone's like, going to the military. Yeah. And we struggle too, yes. Even though we're kind of a huge organization that is held to a certain standard, we get so many good benefits, but the pay is just not up to par. Understand that even though you have a loved one in the military or of a friend or whatever in the military, we're struggling too, financially, mentally, physically. It's just so much going on. We are shown so many
she came back. And I can tell she was different. So I'm just emotional because I remember that day. So we was living in Ontario over there, I think on Central. She came back. Was nice, organized. I'm not saying she wasn't like that when she wasn't in the army, but I saw the difference, and then what I know that she went through, because I think around that time it was the Iraq thing going on and stuff like that. But when I looked at her, I'm like, no, she's not little Sade that I remember over there on Elm Street, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, and then the way she talked, and I'm just like, yeah, she might be my young sister, but she talked like she was the second child.
Yeah.
So
ton of you may be seeing the same people. It was nice.
us back, Sade.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, no problem. No, take your time. We're going to take another sip. If y'all out there, y'all watching this, take another sip, you know, to our veterans.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give her a moment. But I think during that time, I was a little young. So when she left, I
Wow.
and I was looking for this skateboard for a long time. And then she could have just told me she broke it. But no, she was sticking to that lie. But with that, you know, growing up like that and us sharing a room, I knew I was mad, but I knew she was doing a great thing for us and for me to every day and for everybody just to wake up every day.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
a little break. I had to stand up because these chairs is not meant for big booty. You know, I got a big round hand. But let's get back to bar table talk. This is why I don't drink wine, but okay.
It's really just getting back into that normal type of society, civilization. In the military, they set you up so well. Whether you have health insurance coverage, dental insurance, you have a job, all that good stuff. So when you get out, like for me, I went straight from high school, so it was really tough for me to like just do interviews. I was very nervous. I didn't really know what to expect because it's not something that I experienced before.
Yes.
Setting up health insurance coverage, what that looks like. Because like I stated, you're kind of spoiled a little bit. It's all set up for you. You don't have to go in and look at all of the different packages that they offer for you. What does it mean? All that stuff like that. So it's really just getting back into that normal life of being a civilian again, understanding basically the real world. And so I think that was really the biggest thing for me. Just going back into that civilization, understanding, okay, I have to go search for jobs. I have to do an interview, what that looks like, setting up my resume. I can say the military did help me very well with setting up my resume. And how to submit it as well. So that was really nice. They do have a workshop that you can go into.
Oh, okay.
And they're pushing out all these resources that they have for you. They are asking, hey, is there anybody that's going to possibly be homeless because we have these things here for you? So it's all really nice. But once you are out the military, it's all on you.
Yes.
Yeah. So even though you are given these resources, are you going to go to this, agency to sign up for whatever you're in need of, right?
Yeah.
Filling out whatever applications that may be. So it's just about re-entering that normal civilization, what it looks like, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. At least everybody that's watching, they do have support and they do have resource for veterans.
Yeah. Next question. How did your family and community support you during this transition from
what I'm seeking for? They don't know what I experienced just from what I expressed, to them.
Yeah.
So it was really just like, hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? And that time, and I'm the type that I preach to so many. That's with the experience. I am in that certain type of mindset for hours.
Oh, different military branches and how you have to be good at compartmentalizing things,
Yes.
right? Because you have to show one face during this time, another face during this. Live your life straight out of high school that way. And so that can be an adjustment because I feel like I didn't really start to learn about myself until I graduated high school. You know, like when you're in what you have to be type scenario. So
Oh my goodness.
let me keep walking. Let me keep walking.
Right? Yes. They're like, you okay? And sometimes I'm standing like right at my room door and talking on the phone instead of into my
Yes.
So sometimes it's a little hilarious. But yeah, definitely. You have to learn how to walk and talk and listen and you know, and it's a different type of respect as well. So every morning my bed has to be made. It has to be a certain way. It has to look a certain way. It has to smell a certain way. You know, it's everything that comes in with that. And so it's
fix the cover, and I'm like, girl, why? Because I'm in the bed.
Because I want to fix it a certain way, and I'm like, I don't know if I have this certain type of like OD or
okay.
Veterans, not just today, but year round.
I mean, a lot of civilians already do it. The Veterans Day, just thanking all the veterans. You know, I see a lot of posts on Facebook. I type of respect. It taught me a different type. It taught me how to. The military taught me how to talk professionally. To be honest,
yes.
I got so much of that, knowledge from a lot of family members, and they helped me as well. But the military strengthened it. It showed me other ways to do certain.
And you speak so. But then she'll pull out the main points and she'll be like, okay, well, she told me, she was like, don't let nobody, interfere with you got going on in your house. Protect your house. And I say that to this day to everybody. Yeah. So yeah, her calm voice was, and I can see, that she probably helped a lot of people in the military. Yeah. Stuff like that. But
because it helps other people not react.
Yes.
Like if you come to them calm, they're less likely to come to you with craziness. Some people will still do it, but most of the time, your calm will help them be calm.
What's the next question?
And I do want to add, you guys did ask me a question of, what impacted me the most in the military. And like I said, really just helping those people, changing a lot of lives, whether it was someone overwhelmed with something. I was so shocked how patient I was to help someone and, do all that stuff in a detailed way for them to see okay, all I need to do is X, Y, and Z and everything's going to be okay. Kind of see that rather than just hear it. So,
and like always, thank you for that. And people don't understand sometimes what drive you to work is because you honestly love doing what you do. When you see people's faces, when you see your coworkers, when you see the brother in arms that stand next to you, you do it for them.
Yeah. No, it reminds me of a quote from Gandhi. And in that quote, it mentioned losing yourself in the service of others. Complain about because things could always be worse.
Yes. And I tell myself all the time, I wake up, of course, I take a shower, do what I have to do, and I tell myself today's a good day. Yes, I have bills, yes, I have all this stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it can be worse.
Yeah.
And so what message would you like to share with veterans who feel unseen or unheard?
you are seen, you are heard. There's people out there to help you. You know, you just sometimes gotta do some research and find out what's out there for you, but never feel alone, because sometimes you're telling someone something and you're like, okay, they don't understand me because they didn't experience what I've experienced. It would never be the same. My experience would be different from another veteran's experience, regardless if we went to the same battlefield together, we're in the same duty stations. Everybody's experience is the same. But just know you're not alone. There's some sort of similarity. We went through the same thing. We know how it feels. You know, there's people out there for us to help us.
Is there anyone you'd like to honor or acknowledge today?
Honestly, my family. The military is really tough. So when you have your family that is very supportive, checking in on you. It helps you keep going. It helps you keep you motivated, because you're not just doing it for yourself. Like, you know, you guys stated you're doing it for other people as well, and you're doing it for people you don't even know.
Yes, exactly.
So, so I just want to thank my family for every little thing that you all did to help me continue to succeed in the military and outside of the military as well.
Yes, no, and thank you. This conversation today has been eye-opening and deeply appreciated. Thank you, Sade. Thank you for sharing your story and helping us understand what veterans truly represent.
To everyone listening, remember, honoring veterans isn't just about one day. It's about how we show up for them every day after.
And thank you for joining us on this special Veterans Day episode for Bar Table Talk. We honor, we appreciate, and we support those who have served. Thank y'all. See y'all next time.
May I add something really quick?
So, Sade, want to add something? What do you like to add,
Sade? I would just like to say thank you so much for reaching out during Memorial Day, but Memorial Day is not for veterans. It is a day to remember the ones that did go out there and fight for us and did not make it home to their loved ones. So I take it very personal, and I'm not too sure if other veterans know, but it's like, you know, we have a day. Memorial Day is to remember those ones.
So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it today on
Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye.